Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and this is my channel, Gebo the Shaman. So today we're talking about Gemini in the sign of, Gemini in the 11th house. There we go. So Gemini in the 11th house. So before we get started, I'll just let you guys know about my Vedic astrology sales that I have going on. I have a Vedic astrology reading sale. It's currently on sale for 30% off, and you can check that out at vincent.thunderwizard.com. And yeah, so check that out. I also have my course available, my self-transformation course. It's on, it basically includes Kundalini yoga, Qigong, and meditations to help you kind of get to help you open up your energy centers and to open up all your meridians in your hands and things like that. So yeah, it's a great spiritual tool for like spiritual awakening and spiritual evolution and things like that. And so also another thing to mention is that when you go to get your Vedic astrology reading, you will get a personalized mantra. So and that'll correspond to your Dharma Devata, which means that's the planet or the deity that's trying to help you achieve your Dharma, which means your highest, your soul's highest path, basically. So, and then for the self-transformation package, you can get that up here at patreon.com/GeboTheShaman. You can subscribe monthly, or you can just pay a one-time fee down here and get it paid in full. So the website for this one is gebotheshaman.gumroad.com. Okay, so once again, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff really helps the channel. So yeah, and let's get into Gemini in the 11th house. So what does Gemini in the 11th house mean? Let me check my time real quick. Okay, we're good. So Gemini in the 11th house, that basically means, so we have to understand what Gemini means and what the 11th house means. So Gemini is basically all about communication. It's all about, talking with other people and communicating, and it's about commerce as well. Mercury, it's ruled by Mercury. Gemini is I believe it's an air sign, yeah. So it's all about kind of interpersonal communication and things like that. And so what happens when we have it in the 11th house? Well, the 11th house is all about the results of your efforts, your long-term gains and things like that. It's also has to do with your friends circles. It has to do with large groups, organizations, things like that, where you're cooperating with others and communicating with others and stuff like that. It has to do with also like humanitarianism and things like that. Humanitarianism, helping other people. It has to do with also like having a grander vision for humanity, having a large, like a great vision for the future of humanity, like where humanity could go, kind of thing. It's like this utopian future. And if you have Gemini here, that means that you would love to communicate. You would love to talk about this grand utopian future for humanity. You would love to talk in big groups, like hobby groups or things like that. large groups, organizations. This means that you could also be a public speaker if you have this placement. Yeah, you could be a public speaker, you could be a motivational speaker, you could be someone who really gets people to think about the bigger picture and the larger vision of things and stuff like that. It's a really good placement here because you can easily communicate with a lot of people. Like, you could communicate with large groups, crowds, things like that. That means that you could also be like a speaker for like a PR person, representing a company or something like that. Kind of doing like news, like kind of telling the like world about a company and things like that. But basically, this position, this placement has a lot to do with speaking with a lot of people about a larger vision, a larger goal, and it has to do with also friends and things like that. So talking to friends and things, and yeah, you would also need to look at where your Mercury is placed, because Mercury will give you a better sign of what's going on here. So because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, it will give you a better idea of what's going on here. So it'll give you a better understanding of things. So for example, if Mercury is placed in Aquarius, well, Aquarius is the natural 11th house, so Aquarius would be all the things I just mentioned, like large groups, things like that, and stuff. So 11th house things. So you would have this double Aquarius energy. So you would love to talk about, humanitarian things, utopian future, all kinds of stuff like that. and then if Mercury, let's say you had Mercury in Sagittarius, well, Mercury in Sagittarius would be communicating about religion, philosophy, spirituality, New Age religion, things like that. Spirituality, philosophy, religion, and higher education. So yeah, so those kind of things. So you would love to talk with friends about, or a large group about your utopian vision of spirituality, your utopian vision of of religion, philosophy, higher education, all those things. So you kind of get a sense, because Mercury, because you need to look at your Mercury placement, you get a sense now of what that can bring to the table. Okay, guys, so once again, I'd like to let you guys know about my Vedic astrology sale. You can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com up here, vincent.thunderwizard.com, and learn more about what I have to offer in that service. It includes a full detailed report about your astrology and your birth chart and all that good stuff. You can go ahead and check out my Vedic astrology, or my my self-transformation challenge. That's the self-transformation course, available at patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman, or you can check it out down here at gebotheshaman.gumroad.com, along with my other courses, guided meditations, and mantras available there. another thing, I'm working on a Qigong course and a Vedic Astrology certification course. So if you're interested in becoming a certified Vedic astrologer, then you can check that out. It's not available yet, but it will be soon. Okay, guys, so check that out, and we will talk to you later. All right. Yeah. Have a good day. Peace.